Hi everyone, this is Krista with Art Graphics Studio. Today I'm going to demonstrate how to assemble the 3-panel corner room card. If you don't already have your SVG file, watch the next segment on how to obtain it. If you have not already downloaded your SVG file, you can go to my Etsy shop by going to etsy.com and searching for Art Graphics Studio. Then scroll or search for the SVG you're looking for. If you are a Cricut Design Space user, you may be able to access my free designs. For more information, see my note at the end of this video. Your SVG file will consist of the blank only. However, in this video, I am making my representation of the blank as an Easter card. Of course, you can decorate your card any way you want. This video is a sample of how the card could be developed and assembled. These are the components to the 3-corner panel room. And this is the blank. And this is the way it will open. Now I have decided to make my card an Easter card. So let's get started. This is the base. And as seen on the blank, it will fold together into form a corner room. So this will fold here, and this outside piece will glue here. But before I do that, I want to go ahead and put some of the panels in on this side. Now this will not have anything on that, so I'm just going to put an X on that to help remind that there's nothing that will go there, and it will go behind, so you won't see that X. So this panel will go here, and this panel will go here. So let's do that first. We'll let that dry for a few minutes. We want to make sure that we're putting those in the correct way. We want the stepping stones to go toward the gate, so this is the way they'll go. Also notice that there are slits in these two pieces, and that's where these little eggs and grass will go. And they will be glued together, but the two bottom pieces will go opposite directions. They do have score lines. So when you glue those together, you won't glue, you glue only this part. Same thing here. So you'll glue those two together. We'll let those dry just a minute. Then we'll come back to this. Now I have a couple of adornments for this gate. I have the gate itself, which will go here, but it will only be glued on this side because we want it to be able to open. Now I have these two little fence pieces, and one will go on each side of this gate like this. And you can put some dimensionals behind them if you'd like to, but what I'm going to do is just glue the very bottom and leave the top kind of loose so that there's a little bit of distance between the stone wall and the fence. Same thing on this side. Little glue on the bottom. All right. Now, as I said, we'll put the gate here. All right, we're going to let that dry a minute. All right, now we can get these ready to go on here. And I've got our little eggs. I'm just going to slide that in there. And glue those down here and here. I'm going to do the same thing on this one. And then we're going to let those dry. We'll let that dry. We want it to be really good and dried. In the meantime, we're going to glue the lining to these two. And I made a lining. You don't have to use the lining, but because my cardstock is a little thin, I am going to go ahead and use the lining. And so we'll glue those on while we're waiting for the other to dry. Now this will be used to put the rabbit onto the base. And we also have our little park bench, and we'll be putting those on. Now I have provided you with some extra pieces. You don't have to use these if you don't want to. If you decide that you need a little something else, I've just included those. And this will go here on the front of the card with dimensionals. Now here are our pieces that we glued in. And again, remember this is the part that will go behind. So this will go here, and this will go here. So we'll go ahead and glue those down. All right, now we will put our little bench on there, and it is scored. Our bench will go on this side, and it will sit probably toward the right. So we will glue here and here. Now this is the back of our bench. So we're just going to glue that right to the back of the panel. Now with the little basket, you can just set it against the back, or you could put a little dimensional to lift it up just a little bit. I think I'll do that. Now we want to put our rabbit, our bunny rabbit, and we'll put him right there. And I provided you with a strip that will hold him away from the wall. So that will go like this, and the bunny will go on it, on top of it. So we're going to put glue here and here. And we will put our bunny right on top of that. Okay, so we'll let that dry and we'll come back and finish up. Now we have some extra little eggs and grasses if you want to use them. That's just up to you. This goes, here's our belly band, and that will go on the belly band. This is our cover, and that will go on the cover. So if you'd like to, you can just put some additional eggs, however you like to do them. Now our little gate here, I'm going to use mine to put some money behind it. So I've got some little brads that I'm going to put here. Just to kind of make it show that it does open. And then I will put a little removable glue dot on the back side here. After I put the cash in there, I'll put some removable glue dots and just stick it down there. And then that will help the person who's receiving it to know that that can open. Now, we're going to go ahead and glue this to here. But first, we want to put this cover on it. And that will go just like that. Again, you can test it. That's going to be the cover. So this will go right here. And then I have these little Easter eggs, and I'm going to put those on with dimensionals. So then we will glue this to here. Now, if you'd like to, you can add additional panel on the back to have your sentiment, or you can put your sentiment on the inside like it's a banner, whatever you'd like to do there. So let's go ahead and glue this to here. And we'll let that dry. So here we go. This is our completed card. Now we will make a belly band to go around it. And I don't put any score lines because you need to just kind of estimate as to how thick your card will be. And this is a pretty thick card. So you want to put it on there so it's a little bit loose. And as you can see, it doesn't quite reach. But that's why I put this on. So I will put the glue here, and then put this on there. And that will hold it together. And we'll let that dry. So here we go. Here's our finished card. See you next time. Thanks for watching, and if you find this video useful, don't forget to click the like, subscribe, and notification bell to stay informed about more exciting projects. I appreciate you watching my video, and I will see you next time. If you're a Cricut Design Space user, you can access some of my shared projects by opening Cricut Design Space, and on the home screen, in the search bar, type Art Graphics Studio and press Enter. Then scroll down to Community Members and click on Art Graphics Studio. There you'll find all of my shared projects. All right, let's get started.